Welcome. Today I am here to discuss very important topic on the chemistry of 10th standard chapter acid base and salts. Learning outcomes are today acids, properties of acids and a very energetic idea. Okay, dear friends, whenever we talk about the chemistry, the images of acids and base they flash in our mind because these are the chemicals which are used mainly in the chemistry. So today let us discuss what is first acid, then base and other things. Acid, if we check their physical properties, they are, if taste of, they are sour in taste. They are sour in taste. For example, curd is sour in taste, means acid is there. Which acid we will discuss? Corrosive in nature. Acids are corrosive in nature. Means they spoil, they eat up the substance or body part. If you touch with our body, they are corrosive. They eat up that. It spoil that, damage that. So they are corrosive in nature. Acids turn blue litmus red. We are having some indicators. We take it afterward. Indicators, blue litmus. If we will dip in acidic substance, acidic solution, it convert that into red. Let us check. I am having the blue litmus strips are there. Blue litmus strips are there. I will pick one strip from here. Blue litmus strip. Okay. I am having water. First I will use in water. There is no change. There is no change. Right? Okay. I am having acid in this beaker. Sulfuric acid I have diluted with water. Now you will see that same strip, it becomes red. It turns blue litmus into red. This is the red change in the acid. Blue litmus convert into red litmus. Because it is less concentrated, so color is just like this. So it is a change. So acid convert blue litmus into red. Okay. Now ionization. They get ionized. Means they break down into ions. Acid consists of two ions, cation and anion. Cation is positively charged and anion is negatively charged. When they are dissolved in water, there are some acids which are known as weak acids. Weak acids are those which dissociate or ionize partially, means they not dissociate or ionize completely when dissolved in water. So they are known as weak acid. And strong acid are those, for example of weak acid, your acetic acid having formula CH3COOH. Strong acids are those which when dissolved in water, they dissociate completely. If I dissolve 100 molecules of an acid, we got 100 ions of cation, 100 of anion. Means fully they dissociate. For example, strong acid, your sulfuric acid, this is your hydrochloric acid, HCl, strong acid. Okay? And next is about the source. They obtain, there are two types. The acids, depending upon which type of source we got it, they further divide into two types, organic acid and inorganic acid. Organic acids are those which are obtained from animals and from plants. For example, animals, your this formic acid, ants, Sting gives us formic acid. And from other plants, for example, fruits, your citric fruits, lemon, it contains citric acid. Orange also contains citric acid. And so many others. I will discuss that. There are other orange, citric acid. Apple consists of malic acid. Your curd, that is the milk product, it contains lactic acid. Like this, we are having some plants, their fruits consist of these organic acids. Organic acids are generally weak in strength. They are weak in strength. And next is about their concentration. Depending upon the concentration, they are categorized into two types: dilute acids and concentrated acids. Concentrated acid means which have high percentage of acid, which contain high amount of acid. They are known as concentrated acid. They are more powerful. And dilute acids are those which have low percentage of H positive ions. Because H positive ion means acidic nature. More the number of H positive ion means more percentage of acid. In dilute, the H positive ion are less, so their percentage of acid is less. Means it is dilute, means it is having low power, right? Concentrated means powerful acid. Okay, so this was about the concentration. Then last one is about the basicity. Now what is basicity? The basicity deals with how many H positive ion an acid release when dissolved in water, right? So when it gives one H positive ion, it is known as monobasic. It is known as monobasic. When it dissociates, it ionizes into two H positive ion. When dissolved in water, it is known as dibasic. Di means for two. Dibasic, when two H positive ions are dissociated or released out. Tribasic means when three H positive ions are released out. Examples of monobasic are your hydrochloric acid HCl. For dibasic, sulfuric acid, H2SO4 is the formula. And tribasic, your phosphoric acid, H3PO4 is the formula. This is about the acid. They are sour in taste, corrosive in nature, blue litmus convert the red. And base on source, there are two types: organic, inorganic. Ionizes, they are strong and weak. And concentration, divide them in two types: dilute and concentrated. This is all about the acid. So this properties. Last but not least, what is the thought of the day? That is your destiny is not a matter of chance. It is a matter of choice. It is not to be waited for. It is a thing to be achieved. So dear students, don't think about your destiny. How will it? You can make it. Have a choice. Because choices make our destiny. And we have to achieve it. Don't wait for the circumstances. You have divert circumstances. Convert the circumstances unfavorable into favorable. You have that potential. So with that, I live. Thank you.